All right, today I thought it'd be a fun idea to go over some Nova Scotian slang since, well, one, I think everybody should know it. It's pretty fun, and two, if you're planning on sticking to my content long term, it's probably stuff that you should know. That way, you don't hear me say something and go, "Wait, I need to like look this up," right? Because we use a lot of words just out of contact for fucking completely different reasons here, right? Like, you know greasy could mean in one area, ooh, she's pretty slick, she's pretty greasy, I don't want to touch that. In here, it usually means scumbag. Somebody is greasy. The roads are greasy. They're gross. They're not worth being around. And I mean, that's a pretty good spot to start there. Greasy, right? You don't want to be greasy. You don't want to be a greasy guy. You don't want to be greasy bud. And you don't want the roads to be greasy either. That's another commonly used one. And usually it just means when something is like, if you use it on roads, that's pretty obvious. You're going to slide around the roads if they're greasy. But when you use it on a person, calling somebody a greasy cunt, that usually refers to them being just really shifty in general. And generally, if somebody refers to something as greasy, just stay away from it. Just like distance yourself away from whatever's being greasy. All right. Next one on the list, we got double double. Now this refers to the way most people have their coffee when they go down to fucking Timmy's there. They go down to their Hortons and they ask for a double double. And if you hear somebody say double double, almost always guaranteed it refers to their coffee, and it's 2 cream, 2 sugar. And I mean, I don't like coffee in general, but doing that, it makes it too sweet for me. I don't do a double double. I just do a medium with milk if I ever get coffee, but usually I don't. Most people, though, they go down to Timmy's, they get their double double and their fucking sour cream glaze or their breakfast sandwich there, fucking sausage on a muffin. Oh, we got fucking rip up next. And most people this means like rip a piece of paper or rest in peace. This one's really weird. Whenever you hear rip in Nova Scotia, you mean it's like you and the buds going out for a rip. You're gonna go fucking burn some rubber on the roads. You're gonna go get a 2 for a beer and just have a time with the buds. You're going out for a rip. Pretty basic so far. Speaking of, two things that I just used there are bud and 2 for. Well, 2 for it's a 24 case of beer. 2 for. Pretty simple. You go out, you go to the LC, you get your 2 for a beer. Bud, on the other hand, is very contextual. Usually it just means any fucking person you've met in your life. Oh, well, Bud down at the LC, he fucking, was having a pissy day and asked for my ID, and of course I didn't have it on me. Or it could refer to, oh, my good Bud there, he was, we were on games the other day, fucking got blacked out and passed out on the mic. Bud, it really means everybody, so you have to pay attention, you have to listen up, and look for those little context clues with Bud. But it refers to a person in general. Bud, buddy, buddy down at the fucking dock there, buddy at Timmy's there, right? LC is another good one, and the full abbreviation is Nova Scotia Liquor Commission, NSLC. Normally, people just call it the LC, and we have for some reason one place you can buy booze in all of Nova Scotia. That's down at the LC. We don't have these corner store booze marts. You gotta stop at the LC on your way home to pick up your 2 for. Pretty simple stuff. So if you ever hear somebody refer to the LC, the Liquor Commission, or as I like to call it, the Liquor Community, usually refers to somebody getting booze or pot, but I've met like 2 people in my life that actually go to the LC for pot unless it's an emergency. I only buy there if it's an emergency. There's ways around that. Anyway, yeah, no, and no, yeah. Now these can be confusing when you hear them because yeah, no sounds pretty contradictory. Somebody asks you a question, how were the roads? You respond with, oh yeah, no, they were pretty greasy, bud. It's just a way of establishing that, yeah, you've heard them. Here's the rest of the sentence. Yeah, no, no, yeah. you know, how's your day? Oh, yeah, no, the fucking dog got run over, so she's not going pretty good there, bud. Pretty, I mean, might be losing you some on here, but should be pretty basic to those who have listened to enough Nova Scotian. And last one I've got on my list here is getting fucked. Now, most people, when they say they're getting fucked, that means that they're getting their dick wet. 9 times out of 10, when a Nova Scotian says that they're getting fucked, it means that they're going to buy a quart of liquor and a shit ton of pot and go fucking smoke their brains out, drink their brains out, get like absolutely blacked out. My plans for this weekend are getting fucked. Simple sentence means on the weekend, I'm going to drink so much that I forget about the past week. Most Nova Scotians do it. Most people should. That's the way to live, bud. So, yeah, hopefully this disjointed ramble of fucking Nova Scotian terms and just trying to fucking explain them a bit. Hopefully that's helped you. Hopefully it didn't get too ranty. Hopefully it's not so fucking out of everywhere that she's just lost on most people. Although that's usually how a conversation goes for us. It just goes all over the place, and you just kind of pick up whatever they're saying as it happens. So, I think good lesson all in all. I think maybe watch a few times until you follow it through, and then you're probably good to start a conversation with someone in Nova Scotian. Other than that, I mean, there's plenty of little things like, throw in up there at the end of a sentence to refer to a place. Oh, the road's up down there. Right? We'll cover that in the next lesson. That's fucking that all is advanced. For now, stick to your small terms. You got the LC, the 2-4, the bud, the yeah, no, rip, greasy, double double, and getting fucked. Get those down. Start there. Next lesson we'll go into more advanced. Well, that was a garbage fire, and if you'd like to see more garbage fires, consider subscribing. And if you'd like to help spread the garbage fire, a like would go a long way. Other than that, that's it. See ya.